Hey guys, it's Sign here with HobbiesofaMan. Once again, and today we're doing our TBR video for the month of July. Now this is going to be pretty quick. I don't have too much time here. I'm moving apartments and this is all going to be taken down in the next few hours. And I just wanted to do this recording so I have a video for the start of July, even though I probably won't get around to doing more videos for the channel until after the 4th of July, probably up into the week after that, the 7th, right? So yeah, not much going on here this month. I want to focus on basically sci fantasy and comic book stuff, mostly just because that's what I ended up picking up this month. So there's a few different things that are happening in the world of booktube overall. So there's the Rocket Summer event that Michael K. Vaughan is doing. There's also the PI July event that Mayhem, what's his name? Books and Mayhem, Mystery and Mayhem are doing. And so I do have books that fit into those challenges, so I think I will read some of them. And in terms of manga, I'm just kind of reading whatever I feel like. I turned 26 this month, and I do want to just kind of take it easy and just read what I feel like reading with some little caveats here and there. So let's get started here. In terms of the novels, I'm looking at two. So for Rocket Summer, even though this technically doesn't particularly fit correctly since it's supposed to be about science fiction and like pretty serious science fiction, I'm going to be reading Almeric by the creator of Conan, Robert E. Howard, because this is what I want to read. This was published in the 1930s, if I remember correctly, so that means that it does fit into the first half of the event. I don't probably think I will read it by the end of the first week, since that's the first prompt, but I will at least endeavor to do so, but it's probably unlikely that I will. And then for PI in July, I'm looking at The Girl with the Deep Blue Eyes. This is a modern book. It came out in 2015 by Lawrence Block. And here it says, cashed out from the NYPD after 24 years, Doak Miller operates as a private eye, which is important, in a steamy small town, Florida, doing jobs for the local police, right? I got this for about $2 from the internet. I can't remember where I bought it, and I love this cover a lot. So hopefully this book actually lives up to that nice cover, and we'll see if I enjoy it. Now, I've never really read a PI novel, at least I don't think so. Actually, I think I might have, but it was like a James Patterson one, so you know, it was whatever. But that is all there is to say about that. So in terms of comic books, I have a few that I'm focusing in on. So because Fantastic Four comes out this month, and because Superman comes out this month, I do want to focus on finishing up with the original Fantastic Four run that I have collected here. It's not all of it, it's only a few issues, but it's the issues that probably are most relevant, since this version of the Fantastic Four seems to be taking on pretty clear inspiration from like the early stuff, right? With some of the more modern, like proper First Family type thing going on, right? So Fantastic Four, this is the Penguin Marvel edition. This has issues 1 through 4, I think, and then a few others. Let's see if I can find what it has exactly. So 1 through 5, then it has a skip here to Fantastic Four 10, then 11, and then it skips over to 48, down to 51, and then it gives us an annual, I think, or explains an annual for us, and then we get the annual number 6, as well as some stuff here and there for the Submariner. So I'm halfway through. I'm reading through the introduction of Doctor Doom right now, and it's pretty fun. Like I mentioned in my wrap-up video, the way in which the characters work here is a bit different from what I understand of them, based on, you know, listening to a lot of podcasts and kind of just, you know, interacting with the previous Fantastic Four, you know, media that's been out there. So I'm curious to see if that changes over time throughout this initial run. And then to follow that up, I do want to read Fantastic Four Full Circle. This is by Alex Ross. This is the more general edition. There's a much nicer edition, you know, ahead of this one, but it is what it is. This is the one I have available to me. I picked this up at a Half Price Books. It was brand new, and it was very well kept, but not necessarily the best edition available. But I mean, it's fine. I don't really mind. As long as I enjoy this, I think it'll be good. And I think I will, because of the Alex Ross artwork inside of this. So yeah, that's Fantastic Four Full Circle. Not much to say about that one. I know that it's an interesting story and I want to read it. For Superman, there's two things I want to read. and that's two Tom King stories. So I have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I've read through this about a few times, actually, about 2.5 times already. And I want to finish through that second, or maybe the third time to read through it and then do a proper review for this, because I got this for my birthday last year from a friend, and I had talked about reviewing it multiple times, and I just never did. So I want to come back to it and properly review it now that the Superman movie is going to come out. I don't know if she's going to show up in it, but I know that there is a movie for her in development, so it might be nice to review it anyways. And then the other Tom King book that I want to read is Superman Up in the Sky, I think is what it's called. I have a digital copy of it, but the new deluxe edition came out recently, and my sister asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I mentioned, hey, this book. And so hopefully that the book makes its way into my collection here soon, and that might be the way I read it. So I might wait until after my birthday to see if I get it, and then pick it up from there. And if I don't get it from my sister, I'll buy it myself. It's not really that big of a difference. But that's it for the comic books. There's a few other things that I might want to focus on throughout the month, some Conan stuff here and there. I'm not really sure, but that's really all of my major plans here. In terms of manga, I probably will focus on Blue Lock again. I want to read through the U20 arc and actually do a review for it. Then I want to read this, Sora and the House of Monsters. Book 5 is going to come out soon, if I remember correctly. So I want to read and be up to date before that happens. And then hopefully, finally, I'll get around to the One Piece Egghead arc. But like I said, since it's my birthday month and I don't really want to force myself to do anything this month that I don't actually have to, like school, I think I'll just kind of read whatever I feel like in the moment as we go through the month. So hopefully that ends up being an interesting set of books going forward, but we won't know until the end of the month. So there you go. Those are my thoughts there for my TBR, just so I can get that video out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.